Thanks, Mike. It would be so nice to think spring. Baseball season is still more than 2 months away.
Well, not for Keith Kaiser.
That's true.
He's already in the batting cage this morning, telling us about a pretty cool event that's happening this weekend to make you a better coach or a better player. Keith?
It's going to be a fun conference, and this guy knows a little bit about it, Rick Redman from Louisville Slugger. And I got my helmet on because I'm afraid you might hit me right now.
Well, you know what? Our lawyers make us do that when people go in the batting cages. They have to wear a batting helmet.
Gotta wear the helmet.
Always safety. Safety first.
BaseballCON, SoftballCon happening this weekend.
It starts on Friday and Saturday. It's the first year ever. It's a partnership that we've done with Jam Brands, another Louisville-based company that is in the event promotion and production. And it was their idea. They came to us and said, we want to help coaches learn more about the games of baseball and softball. We can't think of anybody better to do it with than you here at Louisville Slugger. So we're like, hey, we're all for that.
We're going to take some cuts right now, but what specifically are coaches going to learn out there when they go through the
there's a ton of stuff. If people go on the website, baseballcon.net or softballcon.net, they will find the great presentation and lineup of speakers and presenters. They're going to be here. It includes a couple of former major leaguers like Chris Burke and Paul Bird, both from St. X. Of course, Chris Burke, everybody remembers that great walk-off home run he hit for the Astros against the Braves in the playoffs a few years ago. Paul Bird had a 15-year major league career. We have Coach Dan McDonnell from University of Louisville. Kerry Henderson, the head baseball coach at the University of Kentucky. Keith Madison, the former head coach at Kentucky. Mark Hill, the strength and conditioning coach at UK. Jay Sorg, the head baseball coach at Morehead State. We've got the head fast pitch coach from Murray. Just a great lineup of presenters who are going to talk about great things. How to run a practice, how to get the most out of your players, hitting drills and skills, and how to improve fielding and base running skills and defense and how defense wins and all the great things. Even the most important 6 inches in the game may be those 6 inches between a player's ears and how to get into their heads and get the most out of them. All those kinds of things that these folks know, and we can all learn from them.
Did you see that display? I don't think I need to go to the conference.
I think maybe you should go to the conference.
Work on the finer points of the technique, I think. But we got a special for you. You can go to fox41.com, all right, and then you can click on the button, and we'll link you into a special offer where $41 gets you into the conference by using the promo code FOX41SPECIAL. So go to fox41.com, click on the button, you can learn more that way. Hey, load me up again there,
all right,
Rick.
man, let's go. Let's see if you can avoid going to the conference.
Barry Candace, I think I'm batting 1,000 right now.
You got a pretty nice swing.
Fair balls.
There.
I think your foot's in the bucket a little bit there.
What's the speed of that pitch?
There you go.
45?
Good stroke.
Line drives, that's it. Take 2 and hit to right.
Look.
All right, maybe you
he's
can
starting
come
to waggle
teach
like
at the
Gary
conference.
Sheffield.
Yeah, a little
Crazy.
bit.
All right.
That does make you feel like springtime is really going to happen again someday, you know?
Yep. Someday.
Someday.
Keith Kaiser is working on his baseball skills this morning, learning to either be a better player or coach.
This is spring training for spring training, apparently,
True.
Keith. You're getting some good cuts in there from the right side of the plate.
I know, and then I got the ball in my hand right here, doing a little pitching. That's what I did in high school. I pitched a little bit, but didn't make it to the college level that maybe Aaron did there. But Aaron Flaker, he's with Jam Brands and organizing this event, saw a need. Aaron, what was that need for a conference like this?
Really, the idea was based around providing education to coaches and high school athletes. It's both baseball and softball, and I've got 2 little boys, so having grown up in Louisville playing the game, now I'm kind of thrust back into it as a coach, and I happen to own a company with a couple other guys that does event production, and we saw a need for an event like this and found a great partner in Louisville Slugger, obviously. We're here in their great museum and factory, having a little fun. Hopefully I don't lose one of the lights right here.
No, there's a lot of adults out there that checked, yes, I'll help with the kids' baseball team, but they have no clue now at this stage what to do.
Well, it's a grassroots event. That's important that you point that out because we're really trying to appeal to the youth rec coaches. Travel ball, which is a huge, growing, booming industry the last 5 to 10 years. There's lots of travel coaches out there, and the event's for high school coaches alike. But it is grassroots. We're trying to build it from the ground up, and we're just excited to get this off the ground this year.
See if he can handle this one. A little knuckleball.
Oh, in the lights.
Look at that, freaked him out. But let's put up some information right now. It's BaseballCON and SoftballCon happening at the Kentucky International Convention Center on the 28th and 29th. That's Friday and Saturday of this week. But we want to help you out with a little special that's going on. You go to fox41.com, you can click on the button there, and it will link you in, and you type in the promotional code Fox41 Special. And he caught me off guard there. I'm in the batting cage side, but ooh, yeah, and so if you do that, you get a little $41, get you into the conference. But you can't catch me off guard. I'm like a machine, Barry and Candace. It's like going back in the day, like that. Come on, bring it. Bring it, metal arm.
Bring it, metal arm.
A machine hitting against a machine.
Right.
Who knew that such a thing could happen? Mike, if you were Keith Kaiser, you'd have your batting helmet on, you'd have a bat in your hand, you'd be over at Louisville Slugger today, where they're getting ready for a big event this weekend.
And Keith is here to tell us how you can be part of this and get a discount. Now, where does the event happen? BaseballCON, SoftballCon?
And we're talking about the softball part now, and I invited Sandy Pearsall in here. She's the UofL fast pitch softball head coach. Come on here, Sandy.
Yep.
Now, you saw my swing a little bit there. Now, you get these coaches that are going to be teaching their kids, maybe played back in the day, and they have different philosophies than the new styles. So critique my swing right here.
All right, I'll
critique
try.
my swing, Sandy. Ready? Huh? That's good, isn't it?
Well, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I don't think the duck down method is really going to help you a
It's not
lot.
gonna
We want
help.
to stay tall and stay through the ball. We want to drive our hips
And
through it.
so is that a big difference in back in the day to now?
Yeah, because back in the old days, we wanted to talk about squishing the bug. That's gone. We're trying to
Okay.
drive into the ball with our hips and really drive our hips forward, get that power going forward. The other thing is that really there's no difference between a baseball and softball swing. They are identical mechanically. It's just the difference in the speed of the ball coming to you and the decision process.
And that's tricky too, because I mean, with a shorter distance, faster pitchers in fast pitch softball, they're still difficult to hit.
They are, but they're not impossible, as that's
Yeah.
very evident by our college game.
Yeah. All right. So I want to drive through here, like this. Boom. Huh?
Yeah,
No,
I
still
got to get a little firmer front leg.
I like to get a little
Yeah,
style
you
in there,
got
Sandy.
a lot of action going in the
Something
body
like that.
there.
But you.
You need to come to the clinic.
I think so. What are you going to talk about? Do you know your topic?
A little bit about offense, a little bit about base running, and just what it takes to have a winning program.
Good deal. All right, step outside. I want you to push the button there and fire me up. But the conference happens this weekend, Friday and Saturday at the Kentucky International Convention Center. Come on and have a great time. We got a special going on now. You go to fox41.com,
I got it
click
going
on the
for
button, and you can learn more about... Sandy, I didn't say go yet. Fox41.com, and you type in Fox41 Special, and you get $41 to get in the
slow.
conference. All right, Sandy, critique this right here. Boom! You got to say that, too.
Wow, too much bat movement.
Sandy, do you teach any taunting? Like, come on, baby!
Yeah.
Bring it right down the middle. Huh? Do you think you got... Boom! Showboating, do you teach that?
No, not quite.
Okay.
That's a little scary.
All right, Barry, Candace?
Take a yard.
She gave me some good tips. I'm going to take it to the church leagues now, and then...
There we
Taunting in
go.
the church leagues, that's always a great move.
I think you can spend time in purgatory for doing that, can't you? He's got his moves down, but maybe too many of them.
I think so, at once.
Mike, Keith Kaiser is at the, not Louisville Slugger Field, but at the Slugger Factory and Museum today, testing his skills, not in making the fried bologna sandwich, by the way.
No, in stopping grounders. And he's learning that baseball skills change over time. So, Keith, what are some new things players might try to do?
Things to do with the team.
Keith?
The length
Hello?
of the season and how to...
Hey, you're on
You're
TV.
on, buddy. You're on.
I'm talking to Dan here.
I know.
See our conversation going on. This is Coach Dan McDonnell for UofL baseball head coach. And so, Dan, we're talking about the conference that's coming up this weekend. You're going to be there talking a little bit about stuff.
That's right.
And so, I played baseball, a little bit in high school, and then now I want to teach my kid. I forgot some stuff.
You're like a lot of dads out there that want it. So, we're very fundamental, very basic, but we want kids to enjoy it at the same time.
Yeah.
So just like we do at our camps and we'll do this weekend, we'll teach the coaches and the dads out there, hey, this is how you teach fielding or hitting or running. And more important, these are the drills to do. Because I think lots of A lot have changed. The drills have changed.
All right, so I'm going to use my technique that I learned before. I'm going to get a little alligator. Come on, Rick, give me some. Give me the pepper on that. So what am I doing here?
All right, one more, freeze.
Okay.
All right, we probably won't teach dropping their knee. We'll teach you to keep both knees up. And we're going to teach to get that glove open early and field it on glove side. So, Rick, why don't you roll them another one and keep your feet a little spread apart. Right there. That's better. One more time. Freeze
like now
right there.
You know, doing the knee, drop knee, block it, you know, that was kind of the
Again,
grade school classic
that's right. And
move.
little kids want to do that, but we got to teach them to stay on their feet and move. Maybe a first baseman can take it off his chest, but, you know, we're going to talk about fielding it in a proper position.
And then a lot of parents have forgotten all that or never learned it at all.
Well, it's drills, too. It's not, when we played, we used to all stand on the field and one kid hit. Nowadays, it's all drills and groups and segments, and we got to keep kids moving, so we want to maximize our practice.
And keep them interested. All right, Rick, come on. Bring it out. Bring it out. Ha! Come on.
That's right. You got the alligator technique.
How about this one?
He's getting better. You can see he's getting better.
It's all coming back to me.
That's right.
I did play a little first base. Let's see if I can stretch out there again, Coach. Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
And that's it. We talk about putting your right foot on the base if your glove's on your left foot, and that's how you maximize your stretch.
There you go. It's the conference happening this weekend, BaseballCON, SoftballCon, and you can be a part of it all. Go to fox41.com, click on the button, and you got a special promo code there, Fox41 Special. $41 gets you in there. It's actually today and tomorrow is when it's happening. Coach, I think there's an issue.
You look like you need some
help
help
me
coming up here.
Give me up. Give me up. All right, there we go. Thanks. All right, Barry, Candace.
Keith, you
Thought I heard a rip in those pants.
you
when
may have lost a
stretched out.
step. You may have lost a step there, buddy.
Yeah.
That's all right. Okay. He's doing all right.
Coach will get him in good shape.
I think so by the end of the day.
He knows what he's doing.